Okay, welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Saizi cleaning kwa ndege inaendelea. Cleaning services ongoing. Guys are cleaning up the aircraft. The plane is being cleaned up so that we can start our flight. Start our flight. I like how detailed it is. It is. Okay, so at this juncture we can start off the stream. I'm going to start my what's it called? Gonna have to start my flight planning. Okay, so at this juncture we can start off the stream. I'm going to start my what's it called? Gonna have to start my flight planning. Okay, so let's look at the flight plan for Zanzibar to Nairobi. HTZA, let's start by that. On the position of the aircraft, Zanzibar, Hotel, Tango, Zulu Alpha. Let's set our origin airport and request a flight plan. We're going to set the fuel and payload. Let's give it a minute. We're going to have to set the fuel and payload. There you go again. Set fuel, set payload. Now I must select the route. Flight plan request. Let's request our flight plan. Now that I've set my fuel and payload, we might as well board in the passengers. So let's request boarding. The uplink is loading. Let's activate that. So let's look at the boarding. There you go, the stairs have been attached. Beautiful morning in Zanzibar. So we've been given departure runway 36. It's that Nairobi arrival runway 6, gaps of 3 Alpha. Arrival runway 6. Dubs 3 Alpha. Let me use Jomok 2 Charlie. Jomok 2 Bravo. There we go. Amazing. Let's look at our discontinuities. Clear them up so that we can start our flight. So the flight plan is looking okay. Let's have some terrain information over there. Passengers are boarding. Yes, our passengers should be boarding as the luggage comes into play. Amazing. So before that, let's request our performance calculations. Performance calculation. I'll load that up, execute. Flaps 5 for takeoff. And trim 5.15. .15 is my trim. V2 speed 147. Go 147 rotation speed. I will turn on my flight directors and my auto throttle. VNav and LNav will come live. Okay, LNav tutaiweka tukifika huko mbele kidogo. So passengers are boarding. Let's take a look at the passengers. They are boarding. The passengers are boarding. Welcome aboard this aircraft. There we go. We have another batch of passengers coming in. .350, let me have my APU on. The passengers board. Jaden Kimathi, niaje, Captain. Passengers are boarded. Sasa ni luggage itatuchelewesha. So I'm gonna have my fuel pumps on. APU on, hydraulic pumps on, isolation valve on auto, and my packs off. So we're waiting for luggage to be done, and then we'll depart to Nairobi. Yeah, keyboarding music is indeed the best. Hatutakuacha, tuko tayari kwenda. Okay, let's close all our doors so that we can commence our departure. Yeah, you can join in with Jumbo Jet. Sana sina mbio leo. You're already too late, but you can catch up. Unaweza catch up. Ama utoke Kilimanjaro. I think we can commence our pushback. Let's commence our pushback. FS actions, ground services. PU released, parking brakes on, chokes. Parking brakes released. Let's commence our pushback. Some boarding instructions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Your crew are here to ensure you have a safe and enjoyable flight. Please pay attention to this short film, which highlights important safety information. Please ensure that your baggage and personal belongings are placed underneath the seat in front of you, or preferably stored securely in the overhead lockers. It's important that all aisles and exits remain clear. Your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on. Your
Yeah, by the way,
seatbelt is
Jaden, you
fastened,
can come in from
adjusted,
Kili.
and unfastened like this. We recommend that you keep your seatbelts fastened at all times when you're seated, in case we experience turbulence. If you're sleeping, you must fasten your seatbelt over your blanket, making sure the buckle is visible, so that the crew will not need to disturb you during checks. Special seatbelts will be issued to passengers travelling with an infant on their lap. In the unlikely event that the cabin air supply fails, oxygen masks will drop down automatically. Whilst remaining seated, pull the mask sharply downwards to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, securing it with the elastic headband, and breathe normally. Fit your own mask first before helping others. An extra mask is provided for those travelling with an infant. You'll find your life jacket under your seat in economy class and in the front centre pocket of your armrest in Premier World. When asked to do so by the cabin crew, take it out of its container, pull it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, clip the fasteners at the front, and pull the straps to fit. The life jacket should only be inflated when you're outside the aircraft. To inflate, pull the red toppers sharply downwards. If required, the air can be topped up by using these inflation tubes. The life jacket has a light to attract attention at night. Pull this tab so that the light will illuminate when in contact with water.
APU off.
Children's life jackets must be inflated whilst inside the
APU
aircraft.
generators on.
Passengers travelling with an infant
Fuel lid
will be
off,
given an
axle
infant
guard
life jacket by the cabin crew, who will give you special instructions on how to use it. In case of an emergency, floor-level lighting will
Runway
appear
lights
to help
on,
you
taxi
find your
lights
way
on.
to the nearest exit. This Boeing 737-800
Yo,
has
dumper
8
on.
clearly marked emergency exits. Each main exit is fitted with an escape slide. Please remove your shoes before using the exits, as these and any other
Flaps
sharp
5 for
objects
takeoff.
may damage the slide. Personal electronic devices must be switched off when the seatbelt sign is illuminated for takeoff and landing. This includes all electronic devices. Once cruising, the use of mobile phones on flight mode and other personal electronic devices is permitted. We now kindly request you to ensure your mobile phone is on flight mode and switched off. Kindly ensure wireless connectivity on your electronic device is
No problem,
disabled
Jaden.
and the device switched off. Please check that your table is folded away, seat back is in the upright position, armrest lowered, and footrest stowed. We also ask you to raise your window shutters and fasten your seatbelt tightly, ready for takeoff. You are kindly reminded that smoking is strictly prohibited at any time or place aboard this aircraft. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. Tampering with the smoke detector or non-adherence to these instructions is an offence punishable by law. A safety information card has been provided in the seat pocket in front of you. We advise you to read this before takeoff, as it illustrates details of vital safety elements, such as your brace position and the location and correct use of emergency equipment on board. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, your crew will now point out to you your nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. The crew are happy to assist and ensure you have a pleasant flight. Thank you for choosing to fly Kenya Airways, the pride of Africa.
And we're ready to go. Zanzibar traffic, Kenya 601. I'm taxiing to runway 36 via Charlie, and I will also short at Charlie for runway 36, Zanzibar traffic. So we're gonna turn left on Lima, then we'll backtrack. Zanzibar traffic, Kenya 601. I am taxiing left on Lima, and I will backtrack runway 16 to line up runway 36. Zanzibar traffic. Parking brakes off, and we are ready to go. Some minimum thrust on my engines. Off we go. Kwaheri Zanzibar. Zanzibar traffic, Kenya 601 turning left on Lima to backtrack runway 16 and hold short at runway 36, Zanzibar traffic. There I am, backtracking the runway. We have my strobe lights on. I am on an active runway. Kwaheri Zanzibar. There we go, beautiful 1 hour flight. Zanzibar is beautiful. What an island. Passengers wanapiga kelele sana. The passengers are somehow very noisy. Let's backtrack. We're looking good, we're lined up at the runway, so takeoff lights on. My strobe lights are on. Flaps 5 for takeoff confirmed. Set my timer on.
Zanzibar traffic at Tanzania 3246, passing runway 36, holding short on clean.
Okay, that must be Mr. Jaden, Captain Jaden. Air Tanzania 324, safe flight to Nairobi. I think I'm ready to go. So we are gonna depart, but we will wait. We will see Jaden land in Nairobi. There he is. Zanzibar traffic, Kenya 601 taking off runway 34. Zanzibar traffic. Off we go. Departure out of Zanzibar into Nairobi. So Air Tanzania.
Traffic behind departing traffic, will line up and wait runway 36. Zanzibar traffic.
There he is. Air Tanzania ndo huyo. Positive rate. Gear up. Beautiful departure out of Tanzania.
The traffic at Tanzania 3246, backtracking on 86 for departure. Zanzibar traffic, Kenya 601. I am currently at 2,500 feet, climbing direct to my cruising altitude, fly level 380, Zanzibar traffic. Look at how Zanzibar looks, so beautiful, beautiful island. Flying out of Zanzibar. At 4,000 feet, landing lights off, runway lights off, taxi lights off. My gear will come to the middle and my flaps will go all the way up. Beautiful Zanzibar. Cloudy morning, beautiful Zanzibar. Welcome guys to the stream. If you're watching, please let me know where you're watching me from. Beautiful views out of Zanzibar. Beautiful window views. So good. And the traffic at Tanzania 324, departure runway 36, straight up the traffic.
So the Air Tanzania Dash 8 is behind me. Yeah, Dash 8 is the aircraft that Jumbo Jet uses, but I'm flying the Boeing 737-800 for KQ. So we are going to be arriving in Nairobi at almost the same time, so we have given ourselves very good separation. If you're loving the stream, if you're loving the video, make sure you subscribe and let me know where you're joining us from. Make sure you subscribe and let me know where you're joining from. Beautiful views, we're gonna enjoy this. We're flying from Zanzibar to Nairobi. Less than an hour's flight will take us probably 55 minutes or less, but yeah, the weather is looking good, the views scenic. Hope you enjoy this.
Let me set my QNH to standard 98, 100 feet, FMC restored, that's okay. Zanzibar traffic, Kenya 601. I'm flying direct to Dundo waypoint. We're at 10,000 feet, we need to climb to 38,000. That's the cruising altitude we've been given for Nairobi. Okay, let's rectify this map over here. Let me just show you a map of where we're at. So right now, according to my flypad, we have departed out of... We've departed out of Zanzibar city. We're gonna get to Tanga, a place called Korogwe, and then we're entering Nairobi via the Namanga border, Arusha, Moshi, and then we'll ultimately find ourselves in Nairobi. So right now we've just departed out of Zanzibar city. So thank you for boarding KQ. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight, the beautiful views that KQ has to offer. So karibuni sana, enjoy the flight and the scenic views. Bye bye Zanzibar, hello Nairobi. I hope we don't get a very hard landing into Nairobi. Yesterday tulikuwa na very hard landing, man. Yeah, it was honestly very hard. Slammed the ground, but the aircraft was okay. So I hope, but my landings into Zanzibar was one of the best, minus 88 feet per minute. So I hope we replicate the same in JKI Nairobi. Hope it won't be a bad landing for the record. Look at that, Zanzibar is beautiful. Look at the Zanzibari coastline. So we are closing into the mainland. Tunaingia upande wa Tanga, Korogwe area, Tanga, and then we're gonna head over straight to Namanga border. And that is how we'll have entered into Kenyan airspace, but so far so good. Our radar tells us that radar says that we're landing in 45 minutes, which is okay. We're looking to have some favorable winds on our end. Yep, we're having some mild crosswinds, but they're gonna turn into tailwinds as we approach Namanga border. So yeah, so far so good. So guys, a quick update on what we were speaking about, the winds. So anytime you're flying, we normally have, there are a number of winds, but these are probably the three major types. We normally have headwinds, crosswinds, and tailwinds. Now, tailwinds, as the name suggests, are the winds that normally push your aircraft forward. The winds that come from behind your aircraft, they push you literally from the tail. So once you're getting tailwinds, you will fly faster than estimated, because the winds are definitely in your favor, so you're gliding safely, you're cruising nicely. Now we have headwinds. Headwinds, as the name suggests, are the winds that hit your aircraft head on, towards the head of your aircraft. So once you get headwinds, your aircraft will definitely be slowed down. So if you're estimated to do a flight that will take you, let's say, 40 minutes, you might extend that a bit if you're getting massive headwinds, because it will literally slow your aircraft down. And the one that is normally exciting to watch for the viewer and not the pilot are crosswinds. Now, crosswinds are the winds that hit your aircraft towards the left or towards the right. And I know some of you, probably even on YouTube, you've come across some, you've come across some crosswind landing videos. You know, we had the video of Captain Ruth Karauri, you know, when he was landing the Dreamliner in the midst of crosswinds. I think it was in London Heathrow. So yeah, crosswinds will push your aircraft. They will toss it to and fro, towards the left and towards the right. So crosswinds are not very, 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 very good. It's not a beautiful thing when you're landing with crosswinds, because it keeps you veered off the center line. You might find yourself in the grass. So far we are getting some mild crosswinds, but I hope the situation will change once we get closer to Nairobi. So yeah. Jaden says your cruise level is high. I'm down here at 200. Yeah, Jaden, I don't know why I've been given that. It's the one that I've been given from Virtual KQ, from their meta. I've been given 380. I actually flew into Zanzibar last night with fly level 380 as well. But I will start descending early, so I hope it gets better. From Zanzibar, I normally expect them to give me a cruising altitude of at least 240 or 31,000 feet max. I don't know why I've been given such a high. So guys, we should be able to see Mount Kilimanjaro. Jaden, should Kilimanjaro be on our left or my right when we're coming from Zanzibar? An update of where we are at. Right now we are in Tanga, a place called Korogwe. For them that are geography lovers, yeah, we are in Tanga. So you can see on our right, that is Pongwe, and on our left, that is Muhez. So it's a quick tour of Tanzania even as we come into Kenya. So still, as we are climbing to our cruising altitude, let me just set my baro minimums for Nairobi. Over here you'll see a part labeled baro, and it's written 286. So the baro for Nairobi is 5350 according to my charts. So let me just set that so that it will assist me in my landing. So let me just set the baro knobs from 700 to 5350. They're called the baro minimums. Oh yeah, okay, sawa. Thank you, Jaden. So you're being told Mount Kilimanjaro should be on our left. So those are some of the scenic views that we should expect even as we come into Kenyan airspace. Beautiful views, but I normally love these Sunday flights. You know, Sunday is a bit chilled. Even right now, if we decide to head over to Mombasa, you will realize that the winds are normally kind of crazy, but yeah, it's a good one. Let's see whether you guys will be able to convince me to do another flight to Mombasa. after we land in Nairobi. But yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So my barrel right now, I have reached 40,000. We're gonna get it to 5350. So guys, I hope you're enjoying the flight. In case you're watching, just let me know where you're watching from. I'd like us to connect, get in touch, and of course plan for future flights. If you'd like me to fly to a certain destination, disclaimer one that KQ flies to for starters, just let me know in the comment section you'd like us to fly to a specific place, and yeah, we'll make that happen. We will make that happen. Right now I'm flying into JKIA Nairobi. We are looking for a smooth and beautiful approach. I'll be trying to do my streams on Sunday on YouTube. I do the bulk of my streams on TikTok. So we are trying to grow this community as well. 5350. My YouTube people, you're not left out. Sindio? I know with YouTube you can watch the streams beautifully from your couch without the hassle of holding your phone. You can watch it on your smart TV. So yeah. Oh, Sasa Jaden, let me check out the Discord. George Mugoye, welcome from TikTok. George, I'd really appreciate if you love the stream. I'd really appreciate if you can share. Sindio? Share with your friends, loved ones, aviation enthusiasts, avgeeks, name them all. So ladies and gentlemen, we have passed this place called Tanga. We've passed Tanga, and right now we are headed to the place called Mlalo and Lunguza. I don't know, why am I speaking like a South African? So yeah, we are headed to close to Namanga border, Apo Arusha Moshi. So Mount Kilimanjaro should be on our left. So we are well configured. I'm getting to 38,000 feet, which is our cruising altitude. It's like Jaden agrees with me, that's kind of too high for Zanzibar to Nairobi. It's a bit too high, but who am I? I mean, that's the altitude I've been given by virtual KQ, so let's just fly their way. But I doubt. I would have expected 24,000 feet as my cruising altitude, or better yet, 38,000 feet. Or like 31,000 or 24,000, but 38,000 a bit too high. I don't think we even fly to Dubai with 38,000, probably 35 or something, but it depends. Let me just trust my VNAV. Yeah, that is too high. Let me just trust my VNAV and get there. So Jaden, even as I climb, what altitude would you recommend? Should I do 35,000? Is 35,000 feet enough? Fly level 350? I can adjust my cruising altitude so that I don't mess up at JKIA Nairobi. Sawa Jaden, I'll really appreciate. Alafu Jaden, can we have cabin announcements for cruising, msee akifika cruising altitude, and probably when they are descending? Is it possible to have that? Like when we are descending, we have that. Okay, let me do fly level 320 because I am already at 310. Let me do 320. My cruising altitude, I have changed it to 32,000 feet. As instructed by the captain, the general, Jaden himself. 320, there we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the beautiful views even as we close in on Mount Kilimanjaro. Oh yeah, George, I'll look for a good ATR. I'm not so good on the ATR, but I'll try it out. Some very good visuals from up here. So our top of descent shouldn't be too high. So let me just set on my MCP on. Let me just set 7,500. I need to be there by the time I'm getting to Ngong area. So let me just set 7,500 according to my charts. 7,500. George, funny, interesting thing. I have never been to Wilson. I have never flown out of Wilson. I have never flown into Wilson on the simulator. I have never. So it might be a good start. Yeah, I will practice the ATR really well so that I can do that route. Yeah. Barrow for Nairobi 5350 Jaden. 5350. So I'm using Jomok 2 Bravo. Jomok 2 Bravo, let's look at ILS runway 6 approach. Jomok 2 Bravo, my course is 053. So guys, we're almost descending into Nairobi, so brace yourselves. Jaden, umesema utatutafutia hizo cabin announcements za ku descend. Tanzania ni kama kujanyesha. It's looking really dry. And there is Mount Kilimanjaro for you guys. Beautiful mountain. No worries, Jaden. Actually, if you need people who can volunteer to voice over, I can try and get anything. Yeah, we can find people who can do them for us. Yeah, voiceovers. Wait, so Jaden, if I find one for you, you're just able to put it up. Yeah, so tukipata ya cruise ya descent, if we get one for cruise, descent, and the one upon touchdown. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to JKA Nairobi, blah blah blah. Inaweza kuwa fiti sana. Sawa. I'll be on the lookout for them. Within the click of a button. Awesome. So is VATSIM able to how do we go about, let me just ask, how do we go about flying into multiple destinations? Like, is it able to detect e-landing near Nairobi? Let me use this voice for Nairobi. Is it able to detect this is Mumbai, this is the audio for Mumbai? Are you able to set like in ya Nairobi itakuwa ina play Nairobi peke yake? Is that possible? So guys, we're closing in on our top of descent. We're almost descending at Gabso. Let me request my wind information. According to VATSIM radar, my radar says that I should be landing in exactly 20 minutes. Exactly 20 minutes I should be landing at JKIA Nairobi. That is Moshi, Tanzania. Tushaingia Kenya. On my right is Voi, on the left is Moshi. Well, I tried doing this. The thing that VAMSIS is able to do is to detect the aircraft and use the right announcement for awesome, noted. Millicent, sorry. You said fly from Nairobi to Dubai using Emirates. Okay, right now I'm flying on virtual KQ. But Millicent, if you follow me on TikTok, today at 2 p.m. I should be doing... I'm doing nini inaitwaje? I'm doing Nairobi to Doha, Qatar. I'm using the Boeing 737 MAX 8 ya Qatar Airways. Yeah. We'll find one and cut out parts that say like welcome to JETC for realism, Kozakiland, Dubai. Yeah, I get you. Oh, you want us to find one that's a bit timeless? Oh, haiwezi eka ya specific airport. It needs one that is general for all the places. So guys, we're closing in on our top of descent. We're about to descend into Nairobi, Kenya. That should be Mount Kilimanjaro. Jaden, Kilimanjaro ni ile yenye iko huko ama ni yenye iko hapa? Do a barrel roll. Oh, I'm not. I fly. Oh, Melissa, you don't do TikTok. So I'll find a way of streaming that for you. No worries. I'll make a plan for that. Like the virtual jumbo jet, we are still using 737. Okay. Yeah, I noted even when I fly the Dreamliner in Ambongo, welcome to this Boeing 737-800 aircraft. So noted. So this is Kilimanjaro. Jaden says this is Mount Kilimanjaro. Snow-capped. This is how it's looking from 32,000 feet. The majestic Mount Kilimanjaro. Hi Sarah Brainy, welcome. Sarah Brainy, welcome to the stream. Tell me where you're joining us from. Karibu sana. In case any of you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so that anytime I'm doing a stream, you will always be notified. Use Echo Kilo 722 or Echo Kilo 719. No worries. I'll check that out. I need to write that down, Millicent, or else I might forget. I might not revisit the live chat, so let me write that down. Okay, so Millicent, for that flight, Nairobi to Dubai Emirates, I will use the Boeing 777. I'll use the Boeing 777-300, I think. So I will do that. No worries. Niko Saudi, but I'm Kenyan. Amazing. Thank you for joining the community. I appreciate it. Sarah Brainy, by any chance, do you follow me on TikTok? I do the bulk of my streams on TikTok, but today I have decided to just fly on YouTube as well. Majority of the people that love watching such kind of content see what wako TikTok, so and then see what wako YouTube, wako TikTok. Some of them are on YouTube, and then I understand YouTube is so flexible. You're able to watch with your family hata ukiwa kwa nyumba on your TV. So I opted to, I'll be doing much of this. I'll be doing lots of my streams on Sunday around this time or in the afternoon. Afternoon, I'm doing a stream on TikTok. Flying the Emirates, flying Qatar Airways. I'm flying Qatari, the Boeing 737 MAX 8. I'm flying from Nairobi to Qatar, Doha. The airport in Doha, the Hamad International Airport, very good airport. What I love about Qatar is the approach at night. The lights look so good. The smooth turn that you make after the ocean and landing into Doha, the lighting, perfect. It's like Dubai, so I love flying into Qatar. It's amazing, beautiful approach. Jaden, I'm doing that in the afternoon at 2 p.m. Ubaya sasa KQ, we don't fly to Qatar. I would have used KQ, but I want to use the MAX 8. Lakini nitakuwa waste 5 hours zenye ningeregister on virtual KQ. Alternatively, I can fly to, what's it called? Alternatively, I can fly to Dubai and then connect to Qatar with the MAX 8. Sarah, no, on YouTube I'm called Ken Mulunda. Kenmulunda. Ken Mulunda. Yeah. So how about I can just fly I can use a Dreamliner money to me a 737. Let me fly and don't miss points of virtual KQ. I can fly from Nairobi to Dubai, and then tukifika Dubai tutachukua ndege ya Qatar. We fly to Doha. Animated Fame, karibu sana. How long till landing? My radar tells me that we land in, let me check it out in a few minutes. Radar says we are landing in 19 minutes. 19 minutes from now we should be landing. 12 minutes. It says 12 minutes. We have already begun our descent into Nairobi. TikTok najita Ken Mulunda. Kenmulunda. Ken Mulunda. Ken Mulunda on TikTok. Ken Mulunda. That is it over there, Ken Mulunda on TikTok. I do the bulk of my streaming there. Okay, music off. We are descending slowly by slowly. Tutatokea hapo Ngong Hills. Let me look at my radar. So we're looking good. Let me have my VREF speeds on standby. I'll be landing at 140 knots, flaps 40. Tuko Bodenamanga. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, stable descent. So guys, imagine how an airliner works. Oh, Millicent, you don't use TikTok. Sawa, no worries. We can always connect here. We can connect on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, like on all my socials. Naitwa Ken Mulunda. YouTube ndo, yes, you can. We fly to Mombasa after this. Ama Rwanda. Yeah, no worries, Jaden. But I will not stream on YouTube. Wacha to land, we decide. You'd like us to try that out? Faithali, welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. We are descending into Nairobi. We are descending into Nairobi. Yeah, you can. It's a simulator. It uses real-time actual weather. It uses the real sceneries of the places that we're going to. It's essentially even used, it plays a big part in pilot training. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 for you. Yeah, that's just about it. So right now we are down from 32,000 feet. We are dropping beautifully. We are dropping, we're currently at 25,000 feet. My VNav is doing a good job. By the time I'm getting to takeoff waypoint, I'm supposed to be at 13,000. I think it will manage. So we're having a stable, smooth descent. Smooth descent. Beautiful. How much is the simulator? Okay, the simulator, if you purchase it on Steam, it should be something like $69 without the offer. I think that's the price now. Yeah, and then the hardware, it's available locally, the stuff that you use to fly the aircraft. Yeah. If you want us to look at it together, you can just DM me on TikTok or Instagram, alafu tutaongea. Ken Mulunda. They use X-Plane and P3D for training is for visuals, bwana. I agree with you. I mean, the fluidity of X-Plane and the physics and all that is next level. But Microsoft looks way better for views. I agree with you, Jaden. Landing gear tutaitoa tukiwa established. When we are really close. So saizi tunashuka pole pole 23,000 feet and going down. 23,000 feet. Even me, I don't have the best gear for flying, but I'll get there pole pole. There's a yoke I want to buy. There's a yoke I want to buy that itanisaidia sana. It will help me a lot. With regards to realism and accuracy and better landings. There's a yoke I want to buy. It goes for 20,000 shillings. So I'm trying to save up for that yoke. Itanisaidia sana. If I get that yoke, I will be able to nitakuwa na stream setup. George, iko nini? Iko managed saizi. Iko managed 1700. That's my rate over there. Amazing. Nataka niende South Africa nikija Kenya. Boy, if we show our horses. Oh, Millicent. Yeah, you also want a yoke. Yeah, I'm trying to save up for that yoke. Like around 20 Gs. I got a deal from someone. But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Sijui niwekeange till. Yeah, but I'll work towards it pole pole. Yeah, we're closing in. Let me zoom into mali tuko. Ngatotek. So we are closing in on Isinya. Yeah, tunaingia Kajiado, Isinya, awesome. That's a stable descent, beautiful descent. Please subscribe and like. Yeah, Sarah, thank you so much for the subscribers. Sarah, is this your first time in my stream? Thank you for the support. Yeah, Millicent, it uses real time and real weather. Oh, you use a PS5? Niliona Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 was made available for PS5. But I'm not the biggest fan of that. PS5. Kwa PC is the best. I mean, on PC we can communicate with ATC on VATSIM. Like, PS5 you can't have third-party add-ons per se. You need to purchase everything on the store, but it's a good experience. But I wouldn't use Nini. Drag required. Let me just have my spoilers kidogo. We're almost landing. Oh, Jaden, you're passing Kilimanjaro right now. Awesome. Look at the winds in this thing, man. Look at the winds as you're coming into landing. So guys, we are landing. Tumekaribia wapi? Tumekaribia Kajiado. We're in Kajiado right now. And then Isinya. Yeah, I'm using PC right now. 15,000 feet, beautiful. We are well established. By the time I'm getting to takeoff, I should be at 34,000. So far so good. Let me spoilers. Let me arm them once again. There we go. You want to be... Yeah, you can, George, you can reach out. At Virtual KQ, we are working on some operating manuals, references from some KQ captains. Amazing. My spoilers are armed. Nilikuwa nimenini parking brakes kidogo because the aircraft needed some drag. Yeah, so we are at 13,000 feet. We are descending to 9,000. We are about to land, guys. I hope my landing won't be choppy. 12,000 feet. I'm dropping to 7,500. JKIA Nairobi in sight. Thank you, Millicent. Appreciate it. Let's connect. Let's connect on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah. Facebook nani anakuanga huko. But yeah, we can also connect as well. There we go, guys. When we get to 10,000 feet, I will have my landing lights on, that I can be a bit well configured for the landing. Alafu nikiland mkisikia a loud bang, it doesn't mean it's a bad landing. I just amplified the landing sounds for immersion purposes. So nice, George. George, do you fly the simulator by any chance? Welcome, guys, to the stream. Them that are joining in, I'm flying KQ. This is the Boeing 737-800, and we are closing in on our landing. I am closing in on the Ngong Hills. We make a right turn, Jomok 2 Bravo, and then we land at JKIA Nairobi. So welcome them that are joining in. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, share with your friends and family, and of course, you can just comment where you're watching me from, and I will be glad to respond. Yeah, and we can also plan the next destinations that we can fly to. So after we land, Jaden, I think amesema tuende either Mombasa or Rwanda. Jaden says, I'm still learning how to land Q400. Because of the Q400, when doing the flare, you increase the power. Interesting. Jaden, I have my one of my biggest desires has been to fly the Q400, but we don't have a decent one on Microsoft. So I'm waiting for the one that Majestic have been working on for the longest one. I mean, GTA 6 could even come before the Dash 8 from Majestic is done, so I'm really waiting for that. Minus 271 feet per minute. Amazing. Oh, na jumbo jet. It can't go any... okay, sawa. Levis Kanyaru watching from Naivasha. Amazing. Welcome, Levis. Appreciate it. Yeah, Mombasa on YouTube. You want me to stream it on YouTube? There we go, guys. Let me drop my flaps. Flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 5. $140. Runway lights on, taxi lights on, landing lights on, auto brake set to 2. There we go, guys. Established on the localizer. Let's go, flaps 10. Flaps 15, gear out. Jaden, inakuja 2030. There we go. We are established on the ILS. Nairobi traffic Kenya 601 established on the ILS for runway 06. I'm currently on an 8-mile final. Nairobi traffic. Flaps 25, 190 knots. Flaps 30. By the time I'm getting to 140 knots, I should be at flaps 40. There we go, JKIA Nairobi in sight. My engine start switches. They are okay. They are on idle, all of them. The winds are looking good. I hope I don't mess this landing up. Jaden is watching my stream. Yeah. Look at how the aircraft is shaking. That's the runway in sight. Nairobi Expressway pale chini.
2500.
There we go. Use Jambo Jet to Mombasa. Sina hiyo ndege, hiyo dash 8 yenye Jambo Jet hutumia. Hiyo ndo tunasema na Jaden inaweza toka hata 2030. There it is, JKIA, that's runway 06. The winds are looking good. Should the intwort be in continuous? No, I've just set them off. I've set them off because my engines are on and my engine generators are also active. I hope I don't get a hard landing. There we go. And I'm finally on a 3-mile final, flaps 40. Nairobi traffic, Kenya 601, currently on short final, runway 06, Nairobi traffic.
Traffic.
And there was silence for landing.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
That was rough. I'm glad we're down.
Hey, that was rough. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to JKIA Nairobi. Jaden, let me know when you're on short final so that we can watch your landing. After landing checklist, landing lights off, runway lights off, taxi lights will remain on. My flaps will go all the way up. Auto brake set to off. And then I will taxi to gates. Rania should hire me. Niliwaambia hiyo sauti ya nini FS Realistic inachachisha. Nairobi traffic, Kenya 601 taxing to gate 4 heavy Nairobi traffic. Sawa, Jaden, you let me know when you're on short final so that I can show the viewers your landing. Let us taxi to gate 4. Mabibi na mabwana, karibu katika uwanja wa ndege wa Jomo Kenyatta. Welcome to JKIA Nairobi. So Jaden has said we prep for Mombasa. Let's see how that goes. May have my APU on. I'm still using this one. 737-800. It is slowly becoming my favorite. There we go, JKIA Nairobi. Flight leg. I'm doing good. Hi, Captain. How are you? PC requirements. You can check it out online. Microsoft Flight Simulator PC requirements. From me, I'm not using it's not the best of the best. I'm using 16 gigs. It's an RTX 3070. And I have 1.5 TB SSD. That's what I'm using. The passengers are still murmuring and complaining. There we go. There we go, our APU will come on, engines will go off, and finally I can request passenger deboarding. Sasa Jaden, you on shot final? So guys, we can watch Jaden's landing and then we call it a day. So let's check out Jaden's landing.
The traffic at the 724 final third and we good.
Let's check out Jaden's landing. That's the drone view. VJ Dave, niaje captain.
That's an interesting route. Sijai chapa San Diego to Dallas. But amazing. I'll come check it out. Okay, let's check out Jaden's landing.
Nairobi traffic at 224 timing, stop final for New Jersey, we are 6 minutes up.
There is Jaden. ATC is online on both. So I'll come check it out, bro. VJ Dave is also a good friend of mine. He streams on TikTok. VJ Dave. Amazing. Let's check out the landing. I want you guys to rate Jaden's landing on a scale of 1 to 10. VJ Dave, you're the whitest person I know. You did your training in Gatwick. Unapenda hizo skies kabisa. But well understood. I'll be there. Huko kuna good ATC coverage. There is Jaden. There he is. With his Dash 8. Ndege anatumia ndo the ones that Jumbo Jet uses. Dave is streaming on TikTok. On TikTok is called VJ Dave. VEEJAY. VJ Dave. Profile picture ni the same na hiyo yenye mnaona hapo. And there is Jaden. Beautiful landing. Very good landing. Beautiful landing, the Tanzanian Dash 8.
Next 7324, vacancy, runway, respect,
That's a good one. A solid 10 over 10 from me as well.
Guess the landing rate. 185. My name was on Instagram, Ken Mulunda. Ken Mulunda. You'll see the verified account here. Ken Mulunda. Mulunda. Zero DP, nilienda ile asubuhi. Leo niliraukia kabisa. Oh, it's a drone cam from the simulator. Okay guys, that's a good flight. Man, thank you 0DB. Guys, let me just call it a day. I had titled my video Zanzibar to Nairobi. Wacha tuiachie hapo, but we will meet in the afternoon. Afternoon, I'm doing a TikTok live. Yeah, we are flying the Boeing 737 the Max 8. The Max 8 Qatar Airways from Nairobi to Doha. I can do that, or alternatively I can decide to do KQ Nairobi to Dubai and then Dubai to Doha tuchukue Qatar ingine, mnaonaje? Thank you so much guys, thank you for joining the stream, I appreciate it. Ending the stream, keep it locked, watch out for the Sunday trips, and yes, Sawa Millicent confirmed I will be flying from Nairobi to Dubai. And then once we get to Dubai, we will take the Max 8 to Doha. That's like an hour, which is fair enough. Sawa, muwe na siku njema.